You are working for a company as a manager or professional, or you are an entrepreneur. You want to hire your staff for your team or fast, without any cost, and you really want to hire the right candidate. And these three things. Congratulations, because you found the right video to watch. Because now I'm going to tell you how you can bring the right candidates, invest least amount of time without no cost to onboarding your team. Let's get started. Before I start talking about things, I wanted to make sure that it's not a myth. The thing I'm going to tell you may blow your head, but it's not a myth. I have been practicing this one. I'm constantly hiring people for my professional team and also for my non-profit team too with this approach. At the same time, even I got hired as well too. So this is the thing I want to share with you. So this is the work. You have to be focused about humanness. Because when you want to hire somebody, your first and foremost goal is to have someone who really good at something. Plus, you also wanted to know their attitude as well too. If somebody had a great attitude but doesn't have a skill, maybe you can train. But if somebody has a great skill but don't have the right attitudes, you have a bigger problem. You may want to bring somebody on board because you're impressed with the skill set, but then finally you find out the person doesn't have the right attitudes. That would be the killer. So how do you do this one? So you need to completely go out of your formal interviewing process. You cannot go through this standard process of recruitment where you call people for an interview to your office and you meet them and you talk to them and go multiple rounds of interviews. It doesn't go that way. It costs a lot of time for you. With this way, it's this one. You need to be targeted what you really want. Let's say about you wanted to hire a particular candidate. Let's say about you wanted to hire a marketing officer. So when you hire a marketing officer, what you need to do, you need to be looking into the tool base. Look at the two key tools, which is in social media. Number one is LinkedIn. Number two is Facebook. It's so damn easy what I'm going to tell you how you can find the right candidate with this tool, because these tools are designed to give you that power. It's already there, but just you haven't capitalized yet. So all you need to do is first I'm going to tell you how you can find the right candidate in LinkedIn. So first, reach out to particular companies. Let's say about you admire about one of the company. Go to that company, you search the company page, you go to that company page and they have an option, people. Click the people and then you get all the people who are working over there. And there you can simply press Ctrl F and you type marketing and enter, and then all the people will be highlighted who are working into that company. So before you do this one, I'm telling you, check the company which you really wanted to hire from. And then you pick 2 to 3 people and you just simply add them by adding a note into it. Hey guys, I'm really impressed with you. I want to have a conversation with you. You send it out and then do not mention anything about jobs. You send them an invitation, they accept it, and you will see how they respond to you. They never accept you. They are not really a digitized employee. So you know this person is like that. So probably this is one of the things you should consider because you want to hire somebody marketing team and doesn't understand about digital technology, so your digital marketing will suck, right? So, and now the second thing is about they reply you, they accept you, and they'll send you a message. And see how connected they are. Are they willing to talk about it? Make 1 or 2 questions about the work. And you see that they really like or are proud of their work or not. If somebody is not proud of what they do, this means that person is definitely not good at doing that thing. So if somebody is proud of what they're doing and they're excited about it, and then you're next to, this is the time you're going to tell him or her, let's have a coffee. Do not mention anything about the jobs. Tell them instead of a coffee, you want to buy them a coffee. Go to a coffee shop, sit down, and talk more about the work and talk more about yourself as well too. Have a conversation rather than very formal interviews. And with that process, you can really figure out how this person is actually in real life and really fit to your culture or not. And if you see that this person is really good, then probably in the next coffee you can mention that, hey, I got an opening in a position. Do you want to be joining with me on this one? I think you are a great fit. And that's the way you can see that it's the fastest possible. You have not cost any money. You even don't have to spend the HR resource. You did it by yourself. And third is you're really bringing the right candidate. And like I just told you about the LinkedIn, right? So you can do exactly the same thing in Facebook as well. You can just go to Facebook and you search the company name, and then all the people who work in that company will show up in the search bar, in the list. And you go to their profile and you can see what kind of activities it does. So let's say you are looking for an IT. What kind of IT activity does the post? What's their personal look like? It's not about stalking, because you will be only seeing the photos which they have put them to public, not friends only. So you could have there a little bit about their life, what they're talking about it, and also probably what their kind of job-related content they've been sharing over there as well too. And then you can decide to have a friend request, and then you can have the conversation. Here I want to tell you one thing. Even you don't like somebody, don't think about removing that person or saying bad mouthing. Just have the conversation. If you figure out that it's not the right fit, great. Do not go for the second coffee and do not offer. But if you see it's the right fit, have the second coffee and mention. Well, if you have been so much impressed in the first meeting, then you can consider about offering them an email jobs after that one. But I really recommend you should have an in-person conversation, and then you can offer. So that is the way. You don't have to pay anything to LinkedIn for LinkedIn Pro and paid option for the jobs, nothing. But you get the right candidate, and it's as fast as possible, and you're getting the right thing. Because as a manager, or as a director, or as an entrepreneur, your first and foremost goal is one and only. Bring the right candidates, bring the right staff to your team, and build a team so you can achieve what you need to achieve. So that's the hack. I want to give you one more extra bonus thing, which I wanted to give you here as well too. If you are managers or entrepreneur, get connected with kind of organization who work on sustainable development goals. The people who work on HDD organization goals have some unique skill set. They have some mindset. They are a great policymaker. They always look at the bigger pictures, and they're very tactical and strategic at the same time too. So partner with some of the HDD organizations. Do something for them. Volunteer on some particular project. Get your company involved, and then you will see a great amount of people working there. Volunteering there, and then you can see some of the great people may want to work for your team as well too. So this is my hack into it. So if you do this process, I challenge you, if you try it for next 3 to 6 months, it's a noticeable difference. Do not think that hiring and finding candidate for you is the job of HR. If you do this one, you're living in the wrong era. You as a manager, as a leader, it's your first and foremost responsibility to build your right team. Alright? So go ahead guys, build your right team and crush it. All the best.